Here's what we know right now. We are 67 hours into the wrath of Hurricane Harvey, and no end is in sight for almost 13 million people in the storm's wake and the storm's path. Harvey has dumped thousands of square miles, leaving at least 150,000 without power. The death toll confirmed right now stands at 2, but a Houston TV station says 6 members of one family drowned when their van was swept away by floodwaters. Let's begin our flood coverage with correspondent Trace Gallagher outside Houston and a very wet ground zero. Good evening, Trace.
Good evening, Brett. Very wet, and we can tell you that we still are waiting for confirmation from the sheriff on that van that was reportedly swept away, and just moments ago the AP upped the death toll to 3. You know, 12 years ago we had never seen anything like Hurricane Katrina. It is ditto for this storm. Never have we seen a hurricane pack that type of initial punch and develop into this type of a dangerous tropical storm whose effects will linger for years. The numbers unimaginable in their scope. In Texas alone, up to 50 counties are being told to expect up to 50 inches of rain by Thursday. 2 feet has fallen in the Houston area since the weekend. In all, Harvey so far has produced 9 trillion gallons of water. With the catastrophic flooding and mandatory evacuations, officials in Houston say the situation remains very dangerous as they prioritize rescues.
Especially seniors, those with disabilities, those in life-threatening situations.
56,000 911 calls reported in the nation's 4th largest city, overwhelming the system, with at least 2,000 residents evacuated so far by air and boat. Thousands more forced to seek a dry escape.
The roof went, and when it went, the attic got wet. That soap at the top floor, when the top floor got wet, they just pancaked.
Federal officials say at least 30,000 people are staying in temporary shelter. 30,000 more may need it. This facility inside Houston's downtown convention center could soon approach capacity.
I plan on staying here for the time they let us stay here 4 or 5 days so the rain stops and then go home.
To protect the city center long term, 2 area reservoirs released more water, adding to the chaos a sad reality. With the rains come the vultures.
We've had 4 people that tried to loot and they were arrested. Folks move in from around other states and even other cities and other regions to come in and loot and create problems.
It's a scene played out across Texas in communities big and small. Stranded residents on roofs, cars, trees.
We're still breathing, but it humbled us. It really did. If nobody's humbled by this, something's wrong.
And the heavy bands have begun moving into southwest Louisiana. With some coastal areas like Corpus Christi just beginning the massive cleanup, officials estimate some 450,000 people may require federal disaster assistance.
We'll get through this, and the federal government will be there for the long haul to help rebuild Texas and all the affected areas.
We should note that all 12,000 Texas National Guard troops have been mobilized for this disaster. 4,000 are already on the ground, and moments ago we heard of brand new evacuations 40 miles north of Houston. They keep saying we're going to get a break in the rain. So far, we have not seen it. Brett.
Trace Gallagher in Houston. Trace, thank you.